Hey guys, welcome back for another video. In this video, we've been hooked up by Lasfit again. So these are H11 bulbs. For my 4Runner, these are gonna be my low beam bulbs, or they could also be my fog light bulbs. But for this application, we're gonna be putting them to the low beam lights. So Lasfit was super awesome to send these out to me. I already have 9012s in my wife's RAV4, and they are freaking bright. They are really amazing for just being one bulb for the low beams and high beams all in one. Now at the end of this video, I'm gonna have a comparison between halogen from my driver's side of the car and LED on the passenger side of the car. So make sure you stick around to the end of the video to see that. But this one is their upgraded set of those ones. These are their LA Plus models. So I'll leave their website and the link to these particular lights down below, along with some of the cars that H11 bulbs will fit. So as you can see right here, here's the description of all these bulbs. They're 36 watts per bulb, 3,800 lumens per bulb. Color temperature is 6,000 K, so that's gonna look really, really clear, really, really white. I especially like white light on your headlight bulbs because if you have a lot of construction going on in your area or lots of road signs, it really reflects off of them, unlike halogen bulbs. And here they are. They're really in there. So this is your whole light. LEDs are getting very, very good now to the point where they don't have any ballast. So for my 4Runner, it's a very tight dust cap area, and these fit in perfectly because they don't have the ballast or anything like that. So you don't have to cut a hole, you don't have to hide wire. All it's gonna do is just plug into the housing, plug this into your stock harness, and it should work right away. If it doesn't work, what you're gonna have to do is just take out the harness, flip it 180 degrees, and reinsert it because LEDs are dual polarity. So as you can see, you have 6 chips on each side. You have really nice thick weather gasket right here and a huge fan. Nice quality as well. All aluminum feeling. This is plastic right here, a little bit adjustable as well. But let's go ahead and get this installed. So installing this is very, very easy. You just want to find the bigger stud, line it up with the original housing, and just go ahead and set it in there. You may have to push hard for the gasket, but once it's lined up, you should just be able to turn it to the right to really lock it into place. And if you're looking for this just for the 4Runner, it does fit on the driver's side as well, which is a little tight sometimes due to the bracket right here. Now the best part about this system is all you have to do is just plug it into your stock harness. So here's your stock light harness. Go ahead and just plug it in. And then we'll try to turn it on. And if it doesn't work, like I said, just take your stock harness side out, flip it 180 degrees, and then plug it back in. Perfect, and it's on. And you can hear the fan going. Nice cool air is coming out. And the best thing about this, as you can see right here, I have a dust cap around the whole vehicle that's supposed to go there. And this, all you have to do with your wire is just tuck it in. And then you could just put your dust cap on. And here we have it on. Nice, clear 6,000 K light. I love white light. It is daytime, but you could see it on the wall right there. Big, huge beam pattern as opposed to the halogen over there. Now, the reason I put it on the passenger side as opposed to the driver's side is because when you're driving, this light is closer to you. So naturally, it's gonna seem a little brighter to you. So if this outshines the halogen light while that's on your passenger side, then you're gonna know that this is a very, very good product. So that's why I put it on the passenger side. All right, guys, so I have it installed now. Like I said, I have the Lasfit LED on the right-hand side, and I have the halogen on the left-hand side. Visibly looking at it, the Lasfit light is a bit brighter. Granted, these aren't the stock halogens. I threw them away, so I had to pick up new ones. But I just try to get a generic Philips brand one. The one thing, though, that I do notice, obviously with the white light, is everything is reflecting off the white light, which I personally like a lot better. Now, the white light is casting further. It kind of doesn't die down like the halogen bulb does. And I can tell a difference of the white light out to the right-hand side. Now, It kind of looks like the Lasfit bulb is projecting just as far, but when it gets really, really dark, it kind of looks like the halogen bulb is projecting just as far as the Lasfit light, but when the street lights are gone, I noticed that the Lasfit bulb is kind of over to the left as well. So it's kind of taking what looks like it's the halogen bulb projecting, but it's actually the Lasfit bulb, as you can see kind of on the top left of your screen. So we're gonna pull into a very dark area, show the beam pattern of this, and then I'm gonna put the other Lasfit bulb in and drive back with both of them in. Both of the bulbs don't really cast out as far as a HID bulb would. If you really want far distance, you definitely need an HID bulb. Now you can see kind of how it's casting on the building in front of us, and if you're going back down, you know, an incline or something, you're gonna lose a lot of that projection. But now here it is on a building. You can see that the Lasfit bulb is really projecting out more towards the right than the halogen bulb. The halogen bulb kind of dies out maybe like 10 feet past the car on the left hand side. The halogen bulb does have a good center spot to it, but the Lasfit LED light definitely has a good hot spot right in the center. And then coming outside of the car, you can really see that LED bulb projecting a lot more than the halogen bulb, obviously. Here it is in front of the car. Very, very bright. All right, now we have both the Lasfit LED lights in and solid beam pattern across the whole thing. It looks really, really good actually. My camera's not gonna do it justice at all. So let's go ahead and get back on the road and see how well these things actually perform. You can see as it starts to drift away from the building, how far it actually projects out. That building's about probably 50 feet away from us now. They're very, very bright. Nothing's gonna be as bright as HIDs, but you know, the benefit that you have with these LEDs is the fact that it's just basically plug and play. No wires to hide, no dust cap to drill, none of that. So, but these really light up the ground very, very well in front of me also actually. The previous lights that I had in this car, I'm gonna make a video about them versus these lights actually. And these ones actually seem to light up the ground like down here a lot more than the previous lights did. So there's no real dead spots now. Now that both Lasfit LEDs are in, there's no real dead spots that I thought were gonna be in there compared to when the halogen was in. So I was kind of actually worried when the halogen was in that I didn't think that they were that bright. But having both of these in now is very, very bright. So huge thank you to Lasfit for sending this stuff out for me. I highly, highly appreciate it. Like I said, guys, I'll leave all this stuff, info down in the description. If you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more Toyota stuff, and I'll catch you all in the next one. All right, see you later.